Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we bring you a story of heart, resilience, and the kind of leadership that defines champions. The Golden State Warriors, a team known for rewriting history books, have once again shown the world why they're never to be counted out. In a stunning Game 3 showdown against the Houston Rockets, the Warriors grabbed a crucial 2-1 series lead, delivering a performance that fans will remember for years to come. But it wasn't just about the win, it was about the fight, the grit, and the unforgettable night that Stephen Curry gave us. Steph Curry, the heart and soul of the Warriors, was nothing short of spectacular. Playing over 40 grueling minutes, he poured in 36 points, dished out 9 assists, and reminded everyone watching exactly why he's one of the greatest to ever touch a basketball. The defensive pressure from the Rockets was relentless. They threw everything at Steph: double teams, traps, physical play, but none of it mattered. In fact, it almost seemed to fuel him. The first half was a battle. Curry had to pick his spots, stay patient, and not force the game. But when the second half came around, it was like a switch flipped. Steph started hitting shots that defied belief: deep threes off the dribble, twisting layups through traffic, floaters over taller defenders. He was physically worn but mentally sharper than ever. With each basket, the Chase Center erupted louder and louder, feeding him energy when his legs were getting heavier. After the game, when the reporters asked him how he managed to stay so sharp despite the pressure and the minutes, Steph's answer was simple and powerful: patience and endurance. "You have to finish as strong as you start," he said. And on this night, he lived by those words. But Curry wasn't alone in the spotlight. His teammates couldn't stop praising him after the final buzzer. Buddy Hield, who added an important 15 points and 5 rebounds of his own, laughed during the press conference, calling Steph's Game 3 showing alien-like. Buddy said, "It's like watching a video game in real life. You just sit back and enjoy." Kevin Looney, the big man who battled under the basket all night and contributed 9 rebounds and 8 points, also had high praise. In typical Looney fashion, he mixed humor with truth, joking, "I probably owe half my career earnings to Steph. He makes the game so much easier for all of us." And then there was Draymond Green, the emotional leader of the Warriors. Draymond, who recorded 12 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists in a classic all-around performance, made it crystal clear: we all follow Steph. He's the center of our offense, the reason for our success. When he's locked in like tonight, we feel unstoppable. But the love for Curry wasn't just coming from inside the locker room. Jimmy Butler, the superstar the Warriors traded for earlier this season, couldn't play in Game 3 due to a deep glute contusion. But he made sure to show his support in a way only Jimmy could. After the win, Butler posted an Instagram story with a Curry-themed bat signal shining high in the sky, a hilarious and touching tribute to his teammate. Steph laughed about it later, calling it elite. It's no secret that Jimmy Butler has quickly become one of the most appreciative teammates Steph has ever had. Butler, a fierce competitor and a proven winner, has consistently shown nothing but admiration for Curry, not just for his incredible talent but for the way he carries himself, as a leader, as a teammate, and as a man. Speaking of Butler, there's more good news for the Warriors faithful. After missing Game 3, Jimmy is expected to return for Game 4, a game that could very well decide the momentum of the entire series. Head coach Steve Kerr and the Warriors training staff are optimistic, confident that Butler's leadership on the floor, his defense, his shot-making, his energy, will give the team an extra gear. Even while sidelined, Butler's impact was undeniable. He was constantly in the ears of his teammates during Game 3, offering advice, encouragement, and that trademark Butler fire. Steve Kerr said it best after the game: "Jimmy's presence is felt whether he's playing or not. He's a warrior in every sense of the word." And as if the night couldn't get any sweeter, fans watching the game were treated to some exciting promos from Prize Picks, offering chances to win money through daily fantasy sports tied directly to the Warriors' playoff games. It was just one more way for Dub Nation to feel even more connected to this unforgettable run. But let's circle back to the real story here, the story of resilience, of pushing through exhaustion, of finding strength when everything inside you is telling you to quit. Steph Curry didn't just lead the Warriors to a Game 3 victory, he set a tone. He reminded his team, and everyone watching, that championships aren't just won with talent, they're won with heart. There were moments late in the fourth quarter when Curry could have slowed down, played it safe. The Warriors had a slim lead, and the Rockets were making one final push. But that's not how legends operate. With about 2 minutes left, Curry dribbled around a high screen, felt two defenders closing in, and, without hesitation, launched a deep three from way beyond the arc. Swish! The crowd exploded. His teammates jumped to their feet. And the Rockets, who had fought so hard to stay close, seemed to finally lose hope. That one shot didn't just put points on the board, it crushed the spirit of the opposition. It was a moment that said, "This is our house. This is our time." As the final buzzer sounded, the Warriors bench flooded the court. Hugs, high fives, and smiles all around. But none bigger than the one on Steph Curry's face. A face that had been tested. A face that had endured. A face that still had so much left to give. Game 3 was a masterpiece, but the Warriors know the job isn't done. Not even close. The Rockets are a tough team, and they'll be even more desperate in Game 4. But with Curry leading the way, Butler set to return, and the team's chemistry stronger than ever, the Warriors have every reason to believe they can close out this series and keep chasing their ultimate goal, another championship banner hanging in Chase Center. For Steph Curry, it's about more than just winning. It's about inspiring the next generation. It's about showing kids watching at home that no matter how much pressure you're under, no matter how tired you are, no matter how big the moment gets, you can rise above it. You can be great. You can be legendary. And for Jimmy Butler, it's about proving that joining the Warriors wasn't just about chasing a ring, it was about joining a culture, a brotherhood, a family where greatness is the standard and sacrifice is celebrated. As we look ahead to Game 4, all eyes will be on that court again. Will Curry continue his heroic run? Will Butler make a triumphant return? Will the Warriors push even closer to another unforgettable playoff story? One thing's for sure, if you bet against this team, you haven't been paying attention. From the endless threes, to the gritty rebounds, to the elite leadership on and off the court, the Golden State Warriors have given us a reminder, a loud, undeniable reminder, that heart beats talent when the pressure is highest. That champions aren't made when everything is easy, they're made when the world is against you, and you find a way to rise anyway. So buckle up, Dub Nation. The journey isn't over yet. In fact, it's just getting started. This is your time. This is your team. This is Warriors basketball at its finest. And if Game 3 was any indication, the best is yet to come. Stay tuned, because the story of these Warriors, the story of Steph Curry's brilliance and Jimmy Butler's heart, is far from finished. It's only just begun. And here's the key takeaway from the channel: delve into financial education to enhance your quality of life. Within the financial market, explore bonds and shares, particularly focusing on real estate investment trusts, which offer the potential for passive income. Engage with this responsibly and consider reputable investment brokerages worldwide.